Hello dear students, today we'll speak about problem cause. Lesson 1, problem cause. I am with you, senior lecturer Mavlonova Ugiloy Khamdamovna. Our main literature is Scale Up Students Book Course 2 and additional literature is Scale Up Workbook Course 2. The aim of the lesson is to raise one's awareness about the causes to the problems, and the second one to expand the lexical resource on the topic. So, problem cause, theoretical part of the lesson. Definition of the term. What is a problem? It is a situation you want to change. So, analyzing the problem. First of all, define the problem. Ask questions. What is the undesirable present? What is the desired goal? What are the obstacles to reaching the desired goal? Identify which obstacles can be eliminated. Identify which obstacles can be managed. Identify possible future obstacles, if any. Next question. What are the causes of the problem? Consider multiple cases such as unpredictable, negligence, criminal activity, economics, politics, technology, consumer demand. Next question. What are the symptoms of the problem? Again, consider multiple symptoms such as health risks to survival or safety, economic hardship, threat to civil or human rights, lack of choice, inconvenience, destruction of property. Who is directly affected by the problem? Who is indirectly affected by the problem? What will happen if nothing is done about the problem? Will it go, stay the same, or progressively get worse? What is the extent of the problem? Consider the history of the problem. Consider the geographical proportions of the problem. Now, about analyzing the solution. What are some of the possible solutions? What is the criteria for a satisfactory solution? Why are some solutions acceptable and others rejected? What is the ideal solution? Is it practical and workable? Is it moral and ethical? Is it legal? Is it logistically feasible? Is it economically feasible? Solution. Who supports the solution? Professional organizations? Legal or medical experts? Or politicians? Or citizen grassroots groups? Media? Victims of the problem? Voters? The problem-solving process. Stage 1. Understand the issues. Define the problem. Define the starting issues. Analyze the situation. And the objective of stage 1, to analyze the facts and to define the problem. Stage number 2. Find solutions. First of all, make decisions, then generate ideas, then evaluate ideas. Objective of this stage is to generate ideas, to evaluate ideas, and to decide on the best possible solution. The third stage, plan your action. Analyze the impact, plan your action, then plan the follow through. And the objective of this stage, to determine the impact on people and systems, to build on action plan, then to decide on follow through. Effective problem solving. They are left brain and right brain. Left brain follows a logical pattern. It is objective rather than subjective. It views time chronologically, minute by minute, hour by hour. Sees things as true or false, black or white. Seeks the detail, sees the trees rather than forests. Houses short-term memory. Thinks critically, perhaps negatively, asks why. And now about right brain. Right brain follows intuitive hunches, creates patterns without following a step-by-step progress. It is subjective rather than objective. It views time in a total sense, a lifetime, career project. Sees the forest rather than the trees. Thinks positively, unconstrained by preconceived ideas. Asks why not, breaks rules. And for this theory, I use references, the books Effective Problem Solving by Levin Marvin, and In Search of Solutions, 60 Ways to Guide Your Problem Solving Group by Quinlan Hall, David and Peter Renner. So now let's move to the practical part of the lesson. We'll begin from exercise 3. Here you should read the words and their definitions. They are the new vocabulary of today's lesson. So let's begin. Superficial means not thorough, deep, or complete, or cursory. To fix, it means a solution to a problem, especially one that is hastily devised or makeshift. Repeatedly, it means if you do something repeatedly, you do it many times. To figure out, if you figure out a solution to a problem or the reason for something, you succeed in solving it or understanding it. An incident, an instance of something happening, an event or occurrence. A reason, it means a cause, explanation, or justification for an action or event. A likelihood, the state or fact of something being likely, probability. To trigger, it means an event that is the cause of a particular action, process, or situation. To trace back, if you trace the origin or development of something, you find out or describe how it started or developed. They are the new vocabulary of today's lesson. If it's clear to you, let's continue the next exercise. exercise number, no, it's activity 2, it's a listening exercise, tape script 1, and here you should listen to the track and write the types of causes. First of all, you should find types of problems and then you should write their root causes. For example, one is given. Human causes, it's the type of problem and its root cause is humans' irresponsibility or indifference. So, let's listen to the tape.
Scale up. Course 2. Students Book. Unit 1. Global Problems. Lesson 1. Problem Codes. Listen to the conversation between a student and her tutor on topic how to reveal root causes of problems. Professor, may I ask you for some suggestions for my library research paper? Yes, of course. What's the problem? I'm writing a research paper about arising problems. I'm really confused. What should I begin with? Oh, the way I see it, you should begin with analyzing root cause of problems. If you only set a problem going superficially, the problem will happen again and again, which will lead to reiteration of action concerning the same problem. You should look deeper to reveal the root cause of the problem, fix underlying systems and processes. So how to understand to reveal root cause of problems? To reveal the root cause of problems is identifying the region of the problems. There is a specific set of steps to find the initial cause of the problem, so the first thing you do is determining the incident, and then you should clarify its reasons, and at last you will have to find out ways of reducing the likelihood in case it happens again. Well, are there any peculiarities of identifying the origin of problems? Certainly. Taking everything into account, all systems and events are interconnected. Actions trigger one another, and so on until they become a problem. By tracing back these actions, you can clarify the root of the problem and how it becomes the problem you're facing. Usually problems are quite different. Are there any common types of causes? Yes, there are. Causes are classified into 3 basic types. The first type is a physical cause, which depends on tangible, material items failing in some way. Such causes exist in all spheres of life. Physical causes in medicine trigger different symptoms concerning human health. Different natural disasters are also examples of physical causes. In technical sphere, for example, a car's engine stopped working or something wrong with your home appliances. Briefly, there is no fault of a human. A problem arises because of physical phenomena. What about other causes? Second, third ones? Well, second type occurs just because of humans' irresponsibility or indifference to the things happening around. Human causes appear when people did something wrong or did not do something what was needed. Human causes typically lead to physical causes. For example, no one filled the brake fluid, which led to the brakes failing. The last one is an organizational cause, which arises because of a system, process, or policies that people use to make decisions or do their work is faulty. For example, no one person was responsible for vehicle maintenance, and everyone assumed someone else had filled the brake fluid. Yeah, I see. But is it necessary to clarify all types of causes? It is desirable to look at all 3 types of causes. It involves investigating new patterns of negative effects, finding hidden flaws in the system, and discovering specific actions that contributed to the problem. Thus, you can reveal more than one root cause. You can do such kind of analysis almost in any situation. Be careful to understand when you have found a significant cause that can, in fact, be changed. Oh, thank you for your good advice, Professor. I'll do my best in preparing my paper. May I ask you to check my paper after I finish it? Oh, yes, you are welcome. With pleasure, of course. No problem.
So, you have listened to the tape about types of problems between student and professor. So if you have found the two types of problems and their root causes, let's check your answers. Here are possible answers. The first one was physical cause, and its root cause was the failure of material items. The second one was given human cause and humans' irresponsibility or indifference. And the third one was organizational cause, the use of inappropriate system, policy or process. Now, in the next exercise, you should read 3 anecdotes and write down their problem cause types. It's very easy and interesting exercise. So, let's begin. The road is so badly repaired that my neighbor recently has had a misfortune to get the back wheel on her car stuck in one of the enormous potholes outside my gate. She wasn't only most distressed by the incident, but also had to pay for a breakdown truck to pull her car out. What kind of type course? The second one. Once I asked my secretary to prepare documents for the conference. She was very responsible, so I didn't even suspect that she could fail me. But when I came to the office, nothing was ready. She said that one of our colleagues made her do his work, and she couldn't refuse him as she was an aged person. So, what type of course is it? The third one. The thing that worries me most about the world is increasing of ozone hole. There has been dramatic increase in number of cases of skin diseases due to the damage to the ozone layer. What type of problem here? So, can you say now? If you found, let's check your answers. The first one about the road problem was organizational cause, and the second one about the secretary was human cause, and the last one about the ozone layer was physical cause. Check your answers, please. And now I'll give you home task. Exercise 5. You should listen to the track number 1 again and fill in the gaps with the words from the box. They are, if you remember, our new vocabulary of today's lesson. Superficially, to fix it repeatedly, to figure out the incident, reasons, the likelihood, triggers, tracing back. And this is exercise where you should put these words, missing words. So next task is read and explain the meaning of the quotes. Every problem is a gift. Without problems, we would not grow. Anthony Robbins. Most of the problems are because of 2 reasons. We act without thinking, or we keep thinking without acting. Unknown, anonymous. And the last one by Lao Tzu. The difficult problems in life always start off being simple. Great affairs always start off being small. And at home you should explain the meaning of these quotes. You should write it and be ready for retelling the explanation. And the next lesson we'll discuss it. So our lesson is over, my dears. Thank you for your attention. Bye.